Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Here, I will explain to you how to downgrade macOS Sonoma to macOS Ventura in just 3 steps. First, you have to download the macOS Ventura file to your Mac from the App Store. The second step is to create a macOS Ventura installer drive on Mac. The third step is to install macOS Ventura in recovery mode. That's it. Make sure the downgrade process will erase your Mac Partition first, where macOS Sonoma is installed. Becuase the upgraded version of file system can't support the downgrade version, so keep a backup of your Mac using a time machine. See the detailed tutorial in the video description and top I button. So without wasting your time, let's start. Open the link showing on my screen to your browser. Your Mac will redirect to the Mac App Store. Or click on View in the Mac App Store. Wait a few seconds, see the macOS Ventura in the App Store, and click on the Get button to start downloading on your Mac. Now, your Mac will open Software Update under the System Settings. You have to wait with Check for Update Status. Click on the Download button on macOS Ventura Download pop-up. Downloading will start on the same screen. Don't close the window until the download is complete. And the setup file size is around 12 GB, so it will take time, depending on the internet connection speed if you are getting any error or stop in between. Follow the same steps and start downloading from Stopped for troubleshooting or stuck issue. Find the source in the video description. Once the download finish, macOS Ventura install pop-up appears on the screen. But don't start from this screen. From the top menu, install macOS Ventura and click on Quit Install macOS, and select Quit to cancel the installation. The macOS Ventura installation file is now saved under the Finder Windows Applications folder. Here's a recently downloaded Install macOS Ventura file. Now, the second step is to make a bootable drive. For that, you need at least 16 GB of USB drive. During this process, your drive erases first, so keep a backup if any important data is saved. Plug the USB drive into Mac and open the terminal command using Spotlight Search or from Launchpad. Copy the terminal command from the video description and paste it into the terminal windows. Use the left arrow key to move and change the drive name. To eliminate the error because of name correction, I am using the USB name. I will change it to drive name to USB. Right-click on the drive name and rename with what you used. Once you set correctly, press the return key to run the command. The terminal will ask you to enter your Mac login password. Enter the password correctly and hit the return key. Now, press Y key from the keyboard to continue the process. Now, your installer drive will erase first, then copy the macOS Ventura file to your bootable drive. It will take time, depending on the transfer speed. Wait for the message to appear in the terminal. Install media now available at. The installer drive is ready, showing in my Finder window with the Install macOS Ventura name. That's it. Now, the third final step is to start the installation on your Mac in recovery mode. Keep connected your USB installer drive to Mac. Shut down your Mac and wait for 10 seconds. Now for Apple Silicon Macs, press and hold the power button until the start volume appears on the screen. But for Intel Mac, press and hold on the Command plus R key from the keyboard as you start the Mac using the power button. I have M2 MacBook, so I only have to press and hold the power button. Now, your Mac will see the screen, with all startup partitions and installer drive. Select the installer drive. Click on Continue. In the macOS recovery screen, select the partition installed macOS Sonoma. You will see only one if you don't have multiple partitions. Select it. Now, click on Next. On the macOS Ventura pop-up window, click on Continue. Agree to terms and conditions. Then select the partition where you want to install macOS Ventura, and click on Continue if your Mac Partition is running an upgrade version of macOS. Then we get error, the volume cannot be downgraded. For this error, from the top menu, select Install macOS Ventura and Quit Install macOS. Select Quit from the pop-up. Choose the Disk Utility option and continue. Select the partition you want to downgrade and install macOS Ventura. Click on Erase option from the top bar in the window. Keep APFS file format when starting to erase. Wait to complete the process and click on Done. Close the disk utility window and select Install macOS Ventura. For use the attached installer or Install macOS, select the Continue option. Again, select Continue from the macOS Ventura installation pop-up. Accept the terms and conditions. Then select the partition when macOS Ventura wants to install and continue. Select the user to copy some details and click on Next. Then your MacBook will remind you of a power source. If possible, keep your MacBook connected to power. Now, your Mac will ask for the login details for the selected users earlier. Continue with the next step. Now, sit back and wait for the installation complete. It will take around 30 minutes. So don't interrupt the process if your MacBook reboots several times during the installation. Once you have done a setup, your Mac will like a new Mac. We can restore the old backup if you have taken it earlier. That's the way to downgrade macOS Sonoma to Ventura in an easy way. Also, don't miss to like and share to help others, or comment for more help. Thanks.